Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we'll be discussing how to cut your guinea pig's nails. So if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you know when I post new guinea pig videos. But without further ado, let's get started. So to make my life a little bit easier, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting Loki's nails first. Now, the first thing that you wanna know when you're cutting your guinea pig's nails is that you have to be patient and you have to take your time. Now, you have to hold the guinea pig close to your chest, like what I'm doing there. And then you grab the nail cutter and then you have to look at their nails. And most of the time you will see that their nail is kind of white and maybe a little bit clear, and you can see pink at a certain point. So the pink is their flesh. That you definitely do not want to cut. So make sure when you cut that you're cutting the nail part and not the flesh. So take your time with this, don't rush. And your guinea pig may get a little fussy. Just try to remain patient and slowly work with them. If you need to put them down for a second like I did, do that, pick them up again, and get back to it. So, like I said, you want to look for the white part of the nail and avoid the pink part. Now, when it comes to Loki, that's a bit of an issue because Loki has one hand, I'm not sure if you can see it there, where the nails are black. So since the nails are black, I can't really see where the flesh is and where the nail is. Now, for having him for about 3 years now, 3.5 years about, I can kind of tell where it is, so I kind of don't go too far. I'll just cut like the pointy part of the nail. I don't want to go too far because if you do, you'll end up cutting them and making them bleed. Now Loki's done and it's time for Rocco to go. Now for Rocco, I do end up having some problems sometimes because Rocco is a very feisty one. So he really does not like getting his nails cut. So there's times where he will try to bite me, he'll fuss, he'll wiggle, and he'll try his best to get out. So, you know, in the filming of this video, he did give me a pretty hard time, and I ended up having the video be a lot longer than I thought it would be because of how long it took for me to cut Rocco's nails. But I'm glad that that happens, and I'm glad that he's like that because it allows me to give you guys a bit of a perspective. Now, when you cut guinea pig's nails, not all guinea pigs are going to be the same. So as you guys saw earlier, Loki didn't give me a problem. Loki was totally fine. You know, he might have flinched or fussed a little bit, but it was relatively easy. He allowed me and I finished him in like about a few minutes, 3-4 minutes. Loki, on the other hand, took me about 15 minutes just because of how fussy he was. So when you have a fussy guinea pig like this, you have to really be careful because they're gonna pull their arm back and they're gonna try to bite you like he did there. Lucky for me, I've been having him for the same amount of time I've been having Loki, about 3 years, 3.5 years. So I've learned the way he maneuvers, the way he moves, when he's about to try to bite, and I dodge him and I pull back so he doesn't get me. He really hates getting his nails cut. By the way, if you guys were wondering what I was using to cut their nails, that's actually a cat nail clipper. It works totally fine. My local pet store didn't have a specific nail cutter for guinea pigs, so I got the cat nail clipper. So yeah, as I was saying, Rocco does cause me problems, which you guys will see in the video. But I also wanted to tell you guys why it's so important for you to have your guinea pig's nails be cut every once in a while. Now, the importance of this is pretty much that the guinea pig's nails will keep on growing, and what will happen is that they will start curling when they get to a certain length. So when the nails start curling, it'll hurt the guinea pigs when they're trying to walk around. It'll cause them pain, and stuff will get stuck in between, like, you know, poop or debris will get stuck in, you know, in the curls of the nail, and it's just not a pretty thing. So it's always important to make sure that you cut their nails at least maybe like once a month or every couple of weeks. Just don't let it get really, really long. The more you cut their nails, the more the quick will retreat, which is the pink part of the nail. so that way the nails you'll be able to cut them shorter and shorter every time you cut them. Now, like I said, when you have certain guinea pigs like Rocco here, he's very difficult. He's gonna give me a hard time. As you can see there, he's tugging at my shirt, trying to bite me. That's actually why I wore this sweatshirt in the first place, was to give myself like a layer of protection, because there was one time where I was cutting his nails and I had a t-shirt on, and he bit the t-shirt and he actually got me in the chest a little bit through the shirt. So I have a t-shirt under and then I have the sweatshirt over, just in case he bites. You know, it gives me a layer of protection from him, because he's pretty feisty. He's a tough one. I still love him, but he's difficult. Now you guys are probably wondering, you know, why don't I go take them to like a PetSmart or take them to the vet to get their nails cut? That is a good idea. However, the problem with that is that the guinea pigs need their nails cut pretty often. Now that's something that's gonna cost me each and every time I take them to get their nails cut. Not to mention the trip that I have to make over there. I have to get the guinea pig into a carrier. It's just a lot. So I eventually just went online here on YouTube and just searched on how to do it myself, and I ended up learning how to do it myself. You know, it was a little scary at first because you do get scared doing it, but after doing it time and time again, you get a lot more comfortable with doing it yourself. Now, as you guys can see here, Rocco is really losing his patience. Like, he is being extra fussy, extra difficult, and just not having it. But at the end of the day, his nails need to be cut. You know, like, he may not like it, he may not want it, but it needs to be done. It's for his own good. So I'm gonna persevere, and I'm gonna keep working with him until it is done. Once it is done, I will put him back in the cage and I will give him some treats, but it needs to get done, and it will get done. Thankfully for me and for Rocco, it's almost done. So I'm finishing up right now, and I'm gonna put him back in the cage, which is what he really wants. And I want to take this opportunity to tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys supporting me, going into my channel, watching my videos. Again, if you like this type of content, please do like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you know when I post new guinea pig videos. Thanks for watching today, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.